So yeah.
Dames en heren, heel hartelijk welkom bij het Center Court van het Stadion. We gaan zo direct naar geweldige scores kijken. Op het hoogste niveau hier in Nederland voor het Nederlands kampioenschap. Maar voordat we dat gaan doen, hebben we heugelijk nieuws. Want jullie horen Peter van Baken, ik ben bestuurslid bij Scoresbond Nederland. Jullie zien mij niet, dat komt omdat ik doe alsof ik een scheidsrechter ben. De bedoeling was natuurlijk op de baan te staan, maar die hoeft niet. Wat is het heugelijk nieuws? We hebben als Scoresbond de afgelopen maand heel hard gewerkt en 3 nieuwe sponsors aan de Scoresbond mogen verbinden. Dat gaan we vandaag officieel doen. Contracten gaan in per 1 juli. En ik wil daar als eerste de Sportstroom vragen om het centercourt te betreden. Samen met onze secretaris Marijn Kook en onze directeur om daadwerkelijk deze formele handeling uit te voeren.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Voor de mensen die Sportstroom niet kennen. Sportstroom is een organisatie die bedrijven in de sport helpt bij het inkoop van energie. Vooral kijken. Je hebt er specialisten voor, doen al veel in de tennis en pedel, maar waren we niet in de sport. Dat is de reden dat zij heel graag met de sportsport in samenwerking gaan gaan. Ik vind het natuurlijk leuk om dat te presenteren, maar ik hou ook wel van een applaus. Een groot applaus voor de Sportstroom.
Sander, hoor je mij? Ja, oké, hoor je mij? Wij zijn goed. Voor mij kunnen wij wel aan en kunnen wij live. Denk je dat? Oh, we zijn al live. We zijn al live. Ja, lekker. We zijn al live, dus begin.
In that case, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and greetings from Amsterdam. We're in the Frans Otten Stadion right now, where tonight we'll be playing the finals of the Dutch Premier League. Next to me is Daniel, and before we're starting to tell you who will be playing for which team, we're first going to explain you a bit more about the matches. Daniel, it's the Dutch Premier League. 10 teams started the competition. Now we have the playoffs final this year. It's Coulisse Twente against Thornton Victoria Rotterdam. All the teams have world-class players on their list, but how does the selecting of the players tonight actually work? What are the conditions? What are the requirements?
Well, the requirements, Mark, thank you for being with me tonight. The requirements are that a player has to have played twice in the pool stages in order to be able to play in the playoffs. And tonight we have a very exciting lineup. We have Rafael Kandra playing for Twente, for Coulisse Twente.
That is slot number 1.
That's slot number 1.
As a second match.
Yes. He will play Joel Makin from Wales, number 9 in the world, but at one point in his career number 7. So
I think he's going to be ranking up again. He had a major streak.
He had a very good streak. I hope he's not tired today.
Yeah.
And that he will give everything. But I heard he was a boxer as well, so he will probably be.
He looks like a boxer too.
Yeah, he does. After he won the Manchester Open, he went for a match of boxing.
Yeah.
So it's good.
And then slot number 3, first match of the evening.
The first match of the evening, slot number 3, is between Yuri Hapers from Belgium, the reigning Belgian champion, and LJ Anjema, the Flying Dutchman, 10-fold Dutch champion. So that's a match worth looking forward to. And then after that is the first tier match, which is of course between Kandra and Makin. And then the last match, the decider, is between Pedro Schweertman, 8-fold reigning Dutch champion, and no less than Simon Röstner from Germany, former world number 3. So it's very exciting. I'm really looking forward to this one, and I couldn't tell you up front who would win.
Yes, and 2 Dutchmen, 1 in each team. That is also an absolute requirement. Is that correct?
Yes, we have the strongest league in the world, I think. But we also need to take care of our Dutch product a little bit. So a Dutch player is a requirement. And Yeah, today that's LJ, Anjema, Lau and Jan, and Pietro. But there's also a couple of talents like Rowan Damming, former world junior champion, and Sam Gerrits and Sebastian Hofman. They're rising stars on the PSA right now, and this is an excellent podium for them to show to get some experience.
Yeah, and if we're looking at the main match tonight, it's the second match, the number 1 slot. Joel Makin, as you said, against Rafael Kandra. They're absolute world class, but what can you tell me about the world class players in the league as such over the whole season? Because we had quite a few.
Well, from the top 10 we had 6 players playing in Holland. And from the top 50 we had 27 players playing, so it's about 50% of the absolute world top is currently playing in Holland, which makes me super proud to, as a Dutchman, that my country is hosting a league like this.
Say, ladies and gentlemen, this man actually played in the semi-finals.
Yes, I did.
For the club of Amsterdam. He actually had a 3rd slot place, so he played the first match. He played against the person that you'll be seeing playing in a minute, Laurentian LJ Anjema. I'm not going to ask you what the score was. Is that okay?
Well, I hope LJ has recovered well after he had 2 weeks. But no, he totally kicked my butt. There were no bagels involved, so I'm pretty proud of that.
That is indeed correct. He was not beat 11-0, 11-0, 11-0. That is correct indeed.
Yeah.
Last question about the selecting of the players. So we know that you need to have one person of the 3 needs to be Dutch. But does that mean for the other 2, the team that has the biggest wallet, that they can simply buy the championship and just hire the best players in the world and win like that?
No. We have a very important rule, and that's the rule of 180 points. Now, don't confuse that with darts, but in order to the maximum amount of points you can line up is 180. And to put it a little bit into perspective, if you are a world top 5 player, you are worth 100 points. If you are a world 6 to 10, you are worth 90 points, and so on. That it's like a little step.
Good. So the people have seen that in the meantime a 3rd person joined the table. I think that might be a good moment for Daniel to actually go to his commentator booth. He will be doing the commentating of the first match together with Maaike van Dalen.
Yeah, enjoy.
And then, ladies and gentlemen, as we said earlier, 2 Dutch players this evening, LJ Anjema and Pietro Schwiertman. For the last 20 Dutch championships, 18 were won by 2 of them. There was another guy right before them who actually also won the Dutch championship more than once. While doing so, he actually also played some matches abroad, bringing him a career high ranking of number 22 in the world. He's actually Dutch. His name is Tommy Berde, and he's standing right next to me. Tommy, good evening.
Good evening, Mark.
Welcome. I can ask you questions both as a former international player as well as a Dutch top player. Let's talk about the 2 Dutchmen that we'll be seeing tonight. First, LJ Anjema, 10 times Dutch champion. Career high ranking of, I believe, 9 in the world, so top 10. At a moment in time where there were a lot of hefty, especially Egyptian players. Can you tell us a bit more about actually not only LJ but also Pietro Schwiertman? How good are they when you're 8-fold or 10-fold Dutch champion? Where are you on the world map?
I mean, obviously LJ is the best Dutch squash player ever, right? Top 10 in the world, like you said. I've had the privilege of gracing the court with him many times before he broke through into the top 10. And he's a very kind of powerful player, very explosive, dynamic onto the tee, likes to volley a lot, likes to take the ball in short. But the level of his play back in the day when he was playing professionally was extremely high. And I imagine his game is still at a good level today.
He remains astonishingly fit. I don't think he doesn't know how to get tired, does he? Now,
obviously, when you're getting like to his age, and he's carrying he's a big boy, so he's quite heavy. So it's going to take some time for his opponent Jury to tire him out. But if you can get LJ off the tee and moving around the court, then he might get a little bit kind of more tired. But in general, I would expect LJ to dominate tonight's match, and if he plays well, I predict him to take this match on.
Yeah, and then if we go to the second match, which is like the biggie this evening, it's Joel Makin against Rafael Kandra. Joel had an amazing streak, especially in England. He won the gold tournament, Manchester Open, and he actually was made the semi-finals in the British Open only a few days ago, if I'm correct. So he played a lot of matches in the last week. When you look at it from an international player perspective, what does that do to your readiness, your fitness this evening if you have played that many matches in the last few weeks?
I mean, it's tough, but Joel is probably the fittest guy on tour, together with Paul Cole. He's also been injured for quite a lot of the time this season, which means he's relatively fresh compared to his opponents. He thrives on playing matches. He thrives on playing big matches. He's a very, what they call in English, hard-nosed guy.
Yeah.
So he knows how to kind of get through the pain barriers. He knows how to challenge himself mentally. And this is a big occasion, right? Any final in a Dutch league or any type of league or national championships is big. So he'll be ready today.
And then if we look at his opponent, Rafael Kandra, also world-class player from Germany, reigning champion. How do you think he's going to try and battle it out with Joel?
Rafael is obviously a very kind of smart player, a lefty. He's got a good delay in his shots. If I was him, I would kind of use the lobs quite a lot, use the holds, use the flicks, and try and not get into the long rallies that Joel is very good at, and try and outmaneuver him and frustrate him a little bit. But he's got his work cut out tonight.
Yeah. And then we go to the last match of this evening. Again, the other Dutchman. Let's start with the Dutchman, Pedro Schwierman. Many people call him the Iceman because his face never shows how he feels. If you would have to describe his style, how do you recognize him if you don't know what he looks like?
Pedro is very powerful, probably the strongest Dutch guy I've ever seen on a squash court in terms of fitness. Lefty, he doesn't really have to swing at the racket to give it a massive amount of pace, but he can also kind of mix that up with some subtle drop shots and kills. Clearly the number one in Holland for the last 8 years, being challenged by some of the young guys. Would have loved to see him play against LJ tonight, actually. That would have been amazing, but Pedro is as tough as they come. Certainly in leagues, always very, very, very good. So I understand why Victoria has him and why he's a captain for so long. And he'll give it all, but Simon Rüssner is strong.
His opponent, the German tree chopper, former number 3 in the world. He was actually the first Bundesliga world-class player that I ever saw warm up in my life. It scared me. Why are so many players scared of Simon Rüssner?
Well, he's big. He's got a fantastic volley, both on the backhand and the forehand. He hits the ball extremely hard. He's also German, so they know how to kind of really push themselves and how to kind of fight till the last moment. And generally a nice guy. So same age, I think, as Pedro, at least from the same generation. Retired a couple of years ago, but he's still fit. He recently played the Europeans for Germany. Beat a lot of good players in the top 50 in the world. So, if I had to put my money on that match, I think I would put it on Simon, to be honest.
Yeah. So what's your final prediction in the end?
My prediction is that Twente will win with LJ and Simon, but that Joel kind of puts the match at 1-1 after the second. So let's hope that, I might be wrong and that it's kind of close matches all the way through, but I would say Twente is the favorite tonight.
Potentially, you could be right, so I'm not going to bet you for a bottle if that's okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Tommy, thanks for your time now.
Thanks, Mark.
Ladies and gentlemen, right next to me is our current president of the Dutch Squash Federation. He'll be acting as the MC tonight. I'm going to take a look at him and make sure that Marijn is ready to take the stage. Have fun with the first match coming up. Once again, for Coulisse Twente, Laurensson LJ Anjema playing former number 9 in the world. And he'll be playing the current reigning Belgium champion, Yuri Hamers.
Four. Your demons drive me close to hell. I can feel them, I can feel them pulling down. You won't ever let me leave you. You make these nightmares come true. My heart is in the ground. You fucked me up, I'm sober now. You won't ever let me leave you. You make these nightmares come true. My heart is in the ground. You fucked me up, I'm sober now.
From Victoria is playing the Iceman, Pedro Zwiebel. Harper, sorry, Harper. Excuse me. Joey is playing for Belgium. He has some national titles. He's already playing about 20 years. Joey is undefeated in this competition. And he's playing against the left-hander, Laurens-Jan Annema, highest ranked 9th in the world. And currently playing still the Dutch League. I've got the moment to introduce the referees of today. We got a bunch of them. We got Jos Aerts, Eddie Heijbloem, Ace Patel, Ricardo Vossen. We got Marco van den Berg and Jacques de Wieland. Give a big cheer for the referees, please.
A very important request to the audience. Please turn off your phones or put it in flight mode. If you're not sure, check your phone. Please put it in flight mode. Thank you very much.
A very, very good evening, everybody at home, and welcome to the Frans Otten Stadium, where we are watching the beginning of an epic final of the Dutch Premier League playoffs between Coulisse Twente and Grand Thornton Victoria Rotterdam. Right now on court, first match, the number 3 tier, the match between LJ Anjema and Belgium Yuri Hapers. My name is, of course, again Daniel. I will be your host for this evening. And with me again, lovely Maaike. Hello Maaike, how are you?
Hi Daniel, I'm feeling great and I'm very excited for this evening's matches. How are you doing?
I'm very good actually. I'm really looking forward to this match as well. And I think we have a killer lineup on our hand.
Yeah, indeed.
I think for everybody at home, this is very special for me, but this is the first competition match ever that's been broadcasted live through Squash TV, which I'm very proud of, because that's like a sort of compliment for the small company that we are running here. So, Maaike, this is your actual debut on Squash TV. You are a Squash TV commentator right now.
I'm feeling like a really professional squash commentator right now. Actually.
Well, you look professional because you actually have the Squash TV shirt on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, I'm feeling
anyway,
really good. Yeah.
Today's match, we have 3 matches on our hands. First one, again, between LJ Anjema and Yuri Hapers. Second one is the number 1 tier between Joel Makin and Rafael Kandra. So, yeah, viewer beware. And then the last match, probably the decider, is going to be between Pedro Schweertman from Rotterdam and Simon Rusner, former world number 3 from Coulisse Twente. So, Maaike, you have done your homework. You have read up on all these players, and you have come up with a prediction.
Of course,
of the
I
evening.
have. Yeah.
Enlighten us.
So, Squash Levels tells us that between Laurens Anjema and Yuri Hapers is going to be quite an easy one for Laurens Anjema. 3-love victory. So that would mean a 1-love or actually 3-love score for Coulisse Twente after the first match. I believe it's going to be a very exciting match, and I'm not sure if it's going to be 3-love, because I think both players are up to a very high squash level, and yeah, it would surprise me if Laurens Anjema manages to win 3-love actually.
Yeah, well, I think what we have here is 2 very contrasting players, playing styles. Yuri is, I know him as a fierce attacker. He will leave no opportunities lying about for a next shot. Mm-hmm. And if he hits them, it can become a long streak.
Yeah.
If he misses it, then he might be for a bad night. But I think the final is enough reason for him to hit them all. And then on the other side we have LJ Anjema. He's 41. He is a former 10th Dutch champion, and he is first of all, he's a very strong. And then I also managed. I played Yuri one time in it's called the Squash Live Tour. It's like a satellite squash tour in Holland.
Did you play in the PSA years ago, right? Or not this season?
This was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you played Yuri in the Squash Live Tour?
Yeah, and I lost. It was big. I never made it to the big points, but he knew me. He knows me. So there was some friendliness going on.
Yeah. That's nice of him.
Yeah.
But LJ did play nicely as well, right? 2 weeks ago.
There was a slight factor of humiliation in it in the last game.
Yeah, there were some very high drop shots which you really running for.
Everybody was laughing, so very amusing for everybody.
But you did get a very nice T-shirt with your last name on it.
Okay, so we're off. Finals, the 2023-2024 season.
Best out of 5 games, level.
Ref for this match is Jos Aerts, together with his best friend and marker, Eddie Heijblom.
Yes.
And we're off, Meg.
Yeah. So I was just talking to Eddie, to the marker, and he actually asked me if I could tell something about the refereeing system here. So what many people don't know is that there are actually 2 referees for these matches. So there's 1 referee and 1 marker.
Yeah.
And the referee is always the big decision maker. So he decides on the lets, no lets, and strokes. And the marker calls out the decision and the score, and he writes it down.
Yeah.
So they're in there together. and when the marker makes a decision, like down or up, the referee can.
I think LJ will have a slight advantage on this court, seeing that this is his. On this court, he won 10 of his 10 national championships.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very nice boat there.
Another nice one.
Yeah. Small lead already for LJ Anjema, the Flying Dutchman.
I feel like this is going to be a long match. Yuri is very light on his feet, very fast player. And so is Laurent Jan, and he likes to stay in the rally.
You know what's also a nice factor of today? We only have players above their 30s.
Oh, wow, that's kind of special.
It's,
you wouldn't expect that in a Eredivisie final.
Well, it's a lot of the younger players there, they miss a little bit of the seasoning that these older players do. And Simon Rusner, I mean, I've seen him play twice this season, and he's still a machine. He's still chopping those
he's
woods.
The big guy, and yeah.
Yeah, you see it also with LJ. He's very fit.
Just
finally, Rotterdam is on the scoreboard.
But is Joe Macon above the age of 30 though?
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's 31.
Okay.
1-3.
Let me have a look. Oh, he's actually 30.
Oh, he is 30. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Nice
counter drop shot.
Yeah, LJ is racing away at the moment.
Looking sharp.
Yeah, he's obviously also busy on the Squash tour.
Yeah, but he's been playing for Victoria for a couple of seasons, so he can be considered as a clubman as well.
Exactly, and the same goes for Twente. LJ has been.
Nice.
That's where.
There's one of those nick shots.
And at a very good moment.
Hand out 2-5.
I always love that Yuri hits some very high. Oh, great shot! Some very high and slow shots. Just to slow down the pace a bit.
Yeah.
And out 6-2.
There's not a lot of male players doing that.
No, I think the lob is the most underestimated attack.
Definitely.
In the game.
Yeah. Can be used as an offense and attack. Defense and attack, sorry.
7-2.
Ooh,
nice. Rings. I think it's his record.
I actually don't know, but
I don't see it. But it sounded like he could have broken his record.
Oh, but that gives me the opportunity to tell everybody at home, like today we are viewable on 2 channels, like the PSA Squash TV, which I'm again very proud of that we made it, but also through the regular channel, the Squash Bond TV.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. If you are on the second channel, please subscribe or so that you get notified for all the cool matches coming up, like the Dutch Junior Open and the World Masters. But also to give us more following, so that it unlocks all sorts of possibilities. Great get.
And another one. Ooh, just stayed in.
Oh. Yeah, I have a funny angle here, but it looks kind of sketchy.
Yeah, that's right.
10-2, game ball.
We're like just in line with the sidewall.
Yeah.
It's hard to see. 10-2 it is. So 8 game balls for Laurens-Jan Anjema. Which is a quicker game than I expected. 11-2.
Yeah, I get the feeling that Laurens-Jan is like a rock on the court. You cannot get around him. And that's I've been in a clinic with Laurens-Jan a couple of 2 months ago, maybe. And then he gets
in that part game.
Yeah,
so,
most definitely. And he looks quite fit, being gotten worse coaches, I think.
I think so too. Yeah.
But he looks fit, and that's most important because LJ is 41. So at one point he might be getting some fatigue. And
15 seconds. Twente leads 1 game to love. Level.
Oh, second game on the way.
Stroke.
Stroke to Coulisse Twente.
Give the ref some space, man.
1 love.
Oh, sorry.
It's not a gut feeling. There's like the whole process going.
But this one was quite obvious, right? So why doesn't he immediately say it?
2 love.
Oh, well, actually, the referee tells his decision to the marker, and the marker has to say it out loud in the microphone.
Yeah.
So that's why it takes a little bit longer.
No, we have to be consistent here about the refs because we are an Olympic sport nowadays.
So it's getting a lot more serious now.
Exactly. Yeah. We need to explain to the people at home all the hassle that a referee has to go through.
So
nice cross drop there.
Send off the wrong way.
3 love.
So do we think there's more rules for referees right now that squash is an Olympic sport, or did
I
it
think
stay
they
the
will
same?
slowly look into it, at least to make it more. Oh, nice.
Another mid shot.
To make it more understandable for people at home.
And now.
Yeah, because squash is quite a hard sport to watch if you're not familiar with it. So, indeed, I think it's good to make some changes to make it clearer for people that don't know the rules.
Yeah. LJ went for a little
out.
Nick shot himself.
Who do you think will be the better player right now, LJ or Pedro?
Yeah, I think.
No left.
I think it will be close. Last season they both beat each other once, if I'm correct.
Yeah. Did Pedro beat LJ last season?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the home match of Rotterdam.
And out. 2-4.
Yeah. I like them both, and I actually don't know.
Yeah. You just saw Yuri Haper serving with the backhand serve. You don't see that often.
No, true.
Left side of the court.
Changes the angle a little bit.
Yeah.
And out. 5-2.
I like that when people change up the serves a little bit.
Oh, nice.
He's
clearly frustrated with himself right now.
Yeah, he can't get anything done.
No.
6-2.
He's just too good.
7-2.
It is.
Yeah.
It's not only too good, but LJ also has the experience of being a world number 10 player.
And consistency, maybe.
It's like a mental step up from what Yuri made. I think his highest world ranking was 116 or something.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
3-7.
World of difference, but there's already a world of difference between the first 5 players in the world and the second 5.
Yeah.
So.
Out again.
A lot of mistakes in those lobs.
And out 8-3. Stroke to Coulisse Twente.
Even that does not fall in Yuri's direction.
9-3.
Oh, nice.
Very
nice shot. Beautiful.
And out 4-9.
Totally dominating LJ.
Yeah.
And out
Unbelievable. 41 years old.
Game ball.
Oh.
11-4. Game 2.
What happened there?
Tried to deceive LJ a little bit with body movement, but then he made so many body movements that he
wasn't able to hit the ball anymore.
Yeah. Well, Mac.
Level.
Yuri's first lead.
Yes, finally.
That's nice.
And now, 1-love.
League with clean refs.
could have
And
stopped.
out, 2-3.
I think so. Maybe.
Out.
Out. Oops.
3-all.
And again, out. A lot of lobs are out
Fifth
of
one.
board.
Yeah.
5-3.
Oh,
Just down.
he's asking Laurens, LJ, not to push as
Pushing,
much.
yeah.
6-3.
I thought he was quitting for a second. I thought he wanted to shake hands and step off court.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought so for... Yeah, I don't know. Luckily he didn't.
Yes, left.
Second time, he says.
Yeah, well, you got to let. So.
Yeah, that's right.
6-3.
Big score. That's
7-3.
amazing. 2, 11, 4, 7-3. I think Rotterdam can be lucky that
That Joel Maken is playing today.
yeah, but
Yes,
that the
left.
points don't matter. It's like you
Yeah.
win 2 matches.
Yeah, there's only one leg.
Yeah, it's only one leg. So
7-3.
it doesn't matter if you lose big or if you lose very close. A loss is a loss. 2 losses, you lose.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. Beautiful boast.
8-3.
Four 8. Last chance
And out, 4-8.
for Yuri. Well, that's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, do you think 8 is like a point where it all starts to end, or do you keep on believing in winning the game?
Down. And out, 9-5.
Nothing wrong there, he just walked off the wrong way.
Yeah.
10,
Yeah, but that's
5,
in his style of
match
running.
ball.
Yeah,
He's just only around.
yeah.
Stroke.
Stroke to Victoria.
Yeah, stroke to Victoria,
And
but
now
still
6,
4
10.
match balls
Yes,
for that
yes.
first very important match.
And there it is.
And Laurens Jan beats Yuri Hapers.
3-0 victory for Coulisse Twente.
It was a big scream there
11-6.
from Laurens Jan.
Very important win for the team.
I think that's why he screamed, because
For
the
the
wind
team,
was
not
so
for
big.
himself. Exactly. Yeah. You don't scream like that when you win this easily.
Right now we will go on court for Marijn Koot, our Dutch Federation interim president.
Jan, congratulations. The first win is for you. Still flying.
No, not anymore.
Well, if you see free love and still fast as ever, I think, especially your age, still enjoyable. So I think the youngsters can bite the dust, I think.
Yeah, I mean, as I said before, it's a challenge for me to play at this age and to still play as good as I can. I'm obviously not training the way I used to, but I'm still trying to prepare as decent enough as I can, you know. I still do my weight training. I still have like 1 or 2 practice.
Yeah. Yes, and we are back again. That was Marijn Koot, our interim Dutch Federation president, with a little post-game interview. But now we are back. Mike and Daniel reporting for duty. So, Mike, yeah, it was an
Either game score. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have hoped it. I must say, but I'm a little bit subjective. Maybe my opinion is a little bit colored because I played LJ 2 weeks ago and he totally smashed me. But number 9, is just
he has taken the extra step.
100, while LJ played for world top 10 on the glass. So next one. This is the one I think we've all been looking forward to.
Yes, the number 1 expected 3-0 victory for Victoria, because Joe Macon is 30.
His highest world ranking was number 30.
That's right. Yeah. But as you just said, I think there's still a big difference right now.
But at least, but I think even that in of the British, I don't know the worlds, but I think it's like best 16. So
I think that Joe Macon considers this a very important match as well.
Yeah.
Because he obviously wants the team to win, you know. So I do think he has saved some energy for this one.
Yeah, and don't forget, that's what Tommy Burden told us in the preview as well. He is probably, together with Paul Cole, one of the strongest and most fit guys out there on that PSA tour.
Yeah.
And if you wear a beard like Joel Macon does, it kind of threatens your opponent into believing that that's actually true. So kudos for the beard, Joel.
Yeah, he's a very unique looking player on tour.
Yeah. Looks like a Viking.
Do you think it's like a Welsh beard because he's from Wales?
I've seen. I was actually doing some homework today, and I saw some pictures of Joel without a beard. So he looks like a little boy, a little Welsh boy, but now he looks like a full-grown Welsh tree chopper.
Simon Rosner is a tree chopper here. Yeah, I've been on court with Joe Macon a few times actually when I still played at Victoria. Yeah, I have.
Nice.
I will show you a picture in a minute.
Nice.
But then he didn't have a beard yet, so he looks very different right now.
Then he was a young boy, a young lad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can surely understand. And it didn't impress you that much, eh?
It did. It really did. I think I was like, very cool to be on court with such good players.
And were you also dreaming about having a beard one day yourself?
No, I did not. I did not.
The next match for Coulisse Twente will be Rafael Candra. And his opponent of tonight, Victoria Thornton, is Joe Macon. Rafael Kandra, the left-hander from Germany, ranked 30 in the world. He's playing for Coulisse for a few years already. His opponent had a very good tournament in Manchester, won Manchester, made to the semi-finals in the British Open, the number 9 of the world, Joe Macon.
Half time.
And welcome back everybody to finals day of the Dutch Premier League. Now on court, Rafael Kandra against Joel Macon. And with me, commentate on this match, Mark Toemen. Welcome, Mark.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm looking at the guys warming up. God, they hit so hard.
Yeah, and a little introduction for everybody at home. Mark is actually the guy we saw earlier this side hustles going on with the PSA and being involved in the whole commentating stuff.
I actually was talking to Rafael a minute ago or a few minutes ago before the match. So he's pretty fresh, and Joel played a lot of matches in the last few weeks.
He actually went on Sunday night for a boxing match.
Yeah. Is that really true?
It's important. I think it actually does.
So he's like the Conor McGregor of me.
Otherwise he will have a boxing match with you tonight.
Yeah.
No, but so Joel Macon beat Kandra at the World Open, which is an important tournament. This year, like 3 love. Today is also a very important match. Twente is already up 1 match. So Joel Macon needs to win this one.
Yeah,
if he loses this one, it's done.
Yeah, correct. And well, I think it's going to be quite an intense match, actually. What does the AI say about this one?
Well, the AI says that Joel Macon will beat Rafael Kandra.
Yeah.
And that he will beat him 3 love.
3 love. Okay.
And the AI, which is Squash Levels, expects that Rafael Kandra will score an average of 7.4 points each game.
Okay, so 3 times 11, 4, that is.
No, 3 times 11, 7.4.
Okay. Eloquent indeed.
Yeah.
It's like really like this is what it should look like. I think that actually, well, at least for me, that Joel is kind of like Simon de Rusner-esque, you could almost say, you know? Like really hitting hard from the back, but still very balanced.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
Yeah.
And I think a lot
they love to volley.
Oh, nice. Yeah, but it's all going to post throughout the whole match.
Yeah, and you know, choose the right tempo, because these guys both. They're still searching a bit.
Yeah, it's a different court. It's like a 3/4 glass court.
Yeah, it's not what they're used to. They're used to playing on the glass.
No, and the outsides of the court have a dark floor, so sometimes you see the ball relatively late.
But these guys are more than fast enough. It still gets me every time when you see live television. On television, it looks like just like Formula One. You know, you see that it goes fast, but you don't really experience the speed. It's actually
we just play with, not like beating them. But when you're on court and you feel the pressure that's applied to you,
vision. You think like, I would pick that shot. I would play it that way.
Yeah, it's true. Luckily, you can put YouTube faster and slower.
Yeah, correct. Usually, if I would like to gain a bit of self-confidence, then I watch a Premier League match and I put it to half speed.
That's good. I know that one of the perks of this SQUASHTV.local adventure is that referees can use it also to review their matches in slow speed. I totally like it that the word of squash is
it's an equal choice there. Looking for that volley. Yeah, this is where the pressure gets turned on. But he missed it. Both players feel a bit of tension. You know, this rally was a very long one.
Right box.
But both tight, very tight. Could have played it. Could have played it.
It was a little bit obvious, but again, it was. Oh, that was a very, very nice cross-court shot.
Yeah, but Condra also considers his drop one where Joel is known. Who's the person who's gonna get proper shots in? You see, they're cool.
Nice.
Do you agree?
Tough. Say what it is.
Again, the hold. Nice cross. Again, the pressure's on for Rafael Condra.
Yeah, this point he's fishing a little bit. But
yeah.
And Condra out a little bit.
Oh, he read it.
Little love by making there as well.
6-5.
The proper way, you know. Oh, read it again.
The reaction speed of these guys, man.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
We can safely say, yeah, otherwise we would have heard him a bit more.
Needs to take a little less risk at this point.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's fun to watch, you know.
It's fun to watch, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Oh. He has like the volley loose. He has Joe Macon right there in front of him. If he hits like a correct cross or a drive, he's there. Yeah, but
was going steady until halfway.
Yeah, but
I think he won it, but that's just because he's such a stayer on that world top 10 level. Macon can stay in the game.
Yeah, but I can very much understand that because with players like Macon, there are not that many balls that they don't reach.
No.
That's the biggest problem.
I think you can, as a referee, you can actually never say you wouldn't have gotten that ball because they will get every ball.
Can you remember your first match where you played against a full prof?
No. Well, at my former club in Amsterdam, Squash World, like a beacon of squash and party.
Yeah.
It was like 20 years ago. We had the world top training at our center.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Erik Smit, who was the Dutch number 2 at the time.
Yeah.
And he got a whole bunch of Australian guys to
Big leap?
I was a kid, so he was just playing Jonathan Power, Dan Jensen, like all these world top 10 players. Peter Nicol played in Holland to organize our leagues.
Talk people into coming down to the Netherlands to play some squash.
Yeah.
So let's see, second game. Yeah.
I thought it was double as well.
Yep. You think it was double?
1-0.
Against the lefty, so it's usually a curious question, like which side are they going to go for on the drives, you know?
Also, in a match like this, I find that very interesting. But
yeah.
I think a left-handed player plays more against right-handed players than...
Left it indeed, yeah, but then he needs to squeeze it out. And he's squeezing a bit.
You could hear those strings.
Yeah. You might not see it on television, but those drops really...
Great get there.
Yeah. Nice use of the lob. Through. It's unbelievable how easy they can go back to standard.
4-1.
But he was under a lot of pressure this rally, last rally. And maybe he's like a do-it-himself guy.
5-1.
Oh, beautiful drop shot there.
Also, Kandra trying to attack more. But each point...
He's confident, he's like ahead a game.
Yeah.
I had 6-1. Kandra sometimes tries some, yes, call them body.
Any use of their body, so to speak, just their wrist is enough for them.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Joe Hagen is a guy who has everything balanced.
Yeah, even his beard. Ooh, that was becoming a sure like.
Kind of short and then
it's
kind of loose, giving Joe making the edge in the rally again.
Yeah, I could do this. Oh
wow, there's some big action going on the live stream.
Oh, is it?
Of myself. It's not going fluidly, so a little bit. We are sorry about that, but it's technique. Oh! But my God, this score, man. It's 11-6, 10-3.
That's
last weekend.
Well, really?
Now he has some assignments, but he passed.
Okay. It's dry again, otherwise it gets slippery, and with the speeds that these guys...
Yes, in your dreams. No, there was a...
Lovely hold again. Oh!
Again.
Imagine betting €10 on a turnaround right now. The turnaround has just started, maybe. You don't know. Which is it? 3-7. Not the first time this match. Oh, lovely drop from the back. Yeah.
Yes, lad?
Yeah. Correct call.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you see that Joel.
He does well. He does very well.
And now 9-4.
As we speak.
Little Aussie post there.
Yeah.
And now 5-9.
5 gamer. Imagine a camera winning and we did. Yeah.
Stroke to Coulisse.
Well, was it that loose?
Right horse.
Well, it's, I told you just now.
Wants to try it again. This time he missed. Yeah, Macon really wants to end this match. He's going for both. Yeah. He deserves the applause in that one.
8-9.
8-9. Oh, yes. Again.
What a beautiful drop shot there.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10-10 this moment.
What a rally.
But no, it's game point for Rafael Kandra, and we can say what.
Yeah, and he is in a sort of.
Thank you.
Shot, unfortunately not the first drop that goes down.
Yeah.
Joel
was behind 9-5 in this game.
Yeah.
Nice get.
That's 13-11. We're going to a fourth.
2 games.
Yeah, this is the point in the evening. Oh, well, 11-6, 11-3, 9-5. That's but Rafael really opened the box of tricks.
Yeah, but no drops down.
No, just the one.
Just one.
Yeah.
He starts attacking more. Both coming into play.
So that means, Mark, you are like this is your first rodeo.
Yeah.
In this box, but when it gets exciting, when the tough gets going, the going gets tough.
Yes.
What's your prediction?
Okay, I have to make a prediction here. Oh, now I have to choose between what I hope and what I believe.
Your prediction?
I'm not saying which one it is, but I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to a fifth. Momentum really with Rafael now, and Joel has the capacity to turn this around, but then he needs to turn this around, and Rafael is not going to give it to him easily. Really curious. Let's just say the first 4 points, who comes out the winner?
No, you have to say it right now.
Okay, on the spot. Rafael wins in 5.
Rafael wins in 5.
Yes, 5th game ending 17-15. It's the best I can do.
Well.
Yeah, he will be angry. Yeah, he called it.
I'm just asking. Can I open the door? I was lifting my hand.
If one of the players starts raising their hand, you know that something's up. To stop it.
Yeah, but do you think,
say anything? Yeah, you could say a good sportsman would say it's right. What do you think? Oh, there he has it. And
I think Rafa is angry.
He answered. Yeah, he's. Yeah, volley drop in the nick, done deal. Double whammy, old school. Chances of James Trilstrom watching are pretty. Don't be too much of a good sportsman, Rafael. We still need to go to a fifth here.
Just this desperation.
6-2. 5-2.
Chose the wrong side. There you have it. hit the frame there. Oh, lovely.
Nice one.
Try it again. Pressure's on. Actually, they can get out of the pressure, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just they need like one.
Once away from the walls.
Yeah, and this center court here at Frans Stadium is open at the top.
Yeah.
So you have about.
Looks through his beard. And then, yeah, and a lot of light bulbs. So if you really lob it high, some. Yeah. Yeah. Stroke. Went the wrong way.
Stroke Victoria.
Well,
there are going to be 5 points in a row.
Well, I hope so.
The big question is who's.
But.
The wall.
7.
If this is the last point of the match, Rafael at least deserves. Yes, I was wrong. Fourth is going to Rafael 12-10.
Not yet, but
no.
Big. Rafael Conrad.
Yeah.
What a shot.
A round of applause as well, don't you think?
I think so. I think there's been a very also this.
Yes.
8-10.
Yeah, it could have been either way to me. Standing ovation for Joel Macon.
11 points for Rafael Conrad.
President of the Squash Federation agrees.
And now today in the Premier League in Holland. So it all goes well for you, or not?
Yeah, I'm in a good place. I've had a good few weeks. Disappointed last week, but I couldn't have done much more. Yeah, this is helpful, these matches. We need them. Good hard run out of Canada today. It's tricky. I thought I was winning easy and having an early night tonight. And started dragged me into some exhibition squash and then started outplaying me. So I had some work to do, and yeah, I was happy with that.
So well, it was very enjoyable, especially with all the rallies and the big drops in front of the court. So what's your next tournament, or are you finished now for the season?
Pretty much finished. We've got French League this weekend as well. And hopefully if someone drops out of next week, I can go to World Tour Finals, because I'm 9. Top 8 go, so I'm waiting.
Yeah, we hope so, because you had a great season, and we hope to see you in the
He really deserves that, actually.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Congratulations, Joel Macon!
Joel Macon makes it 1-1.
Yeah, and that's to the final.
Prize winning for you from our sponsor Dunlop.
Ooh, are we competing? Unfortunately not.
This nice Dunlop racket.
In the commentator booth, unfortunately.
Bracket.
It's somewhere in this neighborhood, I hear.
I see LJ's racket back right there, and I think that.
On the back side of your seat. The back side of your seat. Oh. The 28th of June, there will be a 24 hours squash game between Jos Kempen and
bumped that it didn't end up turning out.
I know, but there's one thing about me,
yeah, you just have to go a tad lower or a tad higher, and you're always closer. You're watching the feed right now. I'll give you the conclusion of the evening. Great sportsmanship from Nugget. His words, not mine.
So, thank you, Mark.
Not a problem.
And yeah.
And they have quite some brake horsepower.
I know.
This is